Alright, we're playing Love is Blind, New York City again. If you've been here before, you know I've already played this game. And my love interest was Skylar. He's not the person I ended up marrying. If you want to know what happened there, go check it out. There's a playlist. But I'm just warning everyone now, if you have not seen this game, if you watch me play it, it's going to be spoiled. Like, meaning, I played through this before, and when I was going to do this yesterday, like, I saw that when I go on the dates, there's little pictures with their faces that come up. So if you want to be, like, not spoiled, don't watch me play this. I would have to, like, uninstall not just this game, but all my Netflix story folder, I think, in order to then re-upload it and then have it, like, where that doesn't happen. So, or I could choose them to be females, and then they would be, like, different versions. Pretty much, I feel like the same, similar characters from the males, you know, slightly different, but I'm not going to do that because I want to do my extended dates with Jay and Wes and not choose Skylar. We're going to be a dog person. Okay. Alright. This season, we're in the city that never sleeps to bring together a brand new group of participants. Prepare to meet the city's hottest singles. And I don't know who I'm going to marry. I'm going to be honest. But it's not going to be Skylar. I'm not... I already been there, done that. And bring your passport because we're taking this party international. Test your judge of character in the pods. And put it all on the line when you meet your fiancé face to face. Will you unlock your happy ending? Or will your heart lead you to a shocking betrayal? I'm Vanessa Lachey. And I'm Nick Lachey. Welcome to Love is Blind, New York City. And I'll try to create my character as quickly as possible. So you're not, or fast forward. So you don't have to sit through that. Because I think that's happening now. And I'm playing as a she, her. Do I want bigger boobs? I'm skinny shit. Alright. I think I'll keep that same face. If not, I would beat this face. I usually pick the same face. If you're familiar with these games, this is like the same setup as The Perfect Couple. That's another game maybe I'll play again. I don't know if people liked watching that. There's different choices to make in that game. Like, you can play it multiple times and make different choices. I played my game that I uploaded up here, where I solved the Scooby-Doo mystery. And yeah, I might play Emily in Paris again. I was gonna play Too Hot to Handle, because it's a fun dating game. Like, it's definitely targeted to, like, the 20-something, you know, age group, I feel like. The characters in the game are, like, 20-somethings, I feel like. You can pick to be up to 40-something, like, 40 years old, but you'll be the only 40-year-old in that game. That game, you can play it very romantic, or you can get gritty, dirty with it and be a slut cake in Too Hot to Handle. I really enjoyed Too Hot to Handle. The love interests they're really sweet if you play it that way. Anyway, we're in Love is Blind. Again, if you don't want it, if you haven't seen this game before and you don't want to know what the singles look like before the reveal, don't watch me play. You look stunning, Melissa. Yeah, you're killing it, my friend. Thank you. I feel like a 10. Look at me, I'm all full of myself. That confidence is going to give you wings for your first pod date. Do I seem nervous? I feel like I'm very jittery. Let us help. What typically helps you calm the nerves? Weed. Marijuana. Can I say that? We've been offering some participants a drink. Is that something you'd like? I do sometimes enjoy a beer or a really dark Argentinian red wine. I do drink, but I'm good for now. I'd like to come into this as clear-headed as possible. I drink, but I'm good for right now. Not to worry. If you ever change your mind, the pods are stocked with absolutely anything you might desire. We love when you guys get drunk. Good to know. So what's next? What's next on this adventure? Before we send you into your first pod date, we're excited to ask, who do you want to date? And I might replace the Sugar Magnolias because I didn't realize I only put like half or 6 chapters up here, and some of you guys actually watched it. I think I remember that I didn't continue that game because it actually made me emotional, like the chapter after whatever one that I didn't upload up here, and then I just never went back, or I played it on my own, didn't upload it. So I was thinking of maybe replaying that game. They did put a new game up here called Singles Inferno. It's based on a Korean dating show, which I've been playing it, but it's definitely, you know, for like the 20-something age group, and it's very, like, they're so different, that dating show, the Korean dating show, compared to the American one. So, and I can't pronounce any of their names. You guys know, if you're not new here, how I am with pronouncing names and words. So, but if you guys are interested in it, I will play it and put it up here. I mean, I am playing it. Alright, who do you want to date? Now, I'm gonna pick men, just because I want to, you know, as I stated earlier, but I did start this over, and I think I chose anyone, and if you choose you'll date anyone, it gives you the option to decide when the date comes into the pod, like, do I want them to be a man or a woman? And in your pod squad, it's men and women. They changed it up again, like, so instead of like Blair, it's someone with a similar name that's a masculine and is kind of like Blair, you know? I'm looking for my husband. As I said in the other game, put a baby in me now. You got it. We have some of New York's most eligible bachelors here for you to get to know. And if you win over their hearts, they just might propose. And if you do get engaged in the pods, this is where you will finally meet your fiancé face to face for the very first time. Wow. I know I'll find the one. Alright. So, depending on what you say here, that's who, it determines who you meet first in the pods. If I say I know I'll find the one, I think it gives me Wes, I think. If I say I'm skeptical, I think it puts me with Skylar. I think I'm gonna say I'm keeping an open mind. I'm keeping an open mind. And just take this journey day by day. Now I'm not sure. Alright, we'll see who we meet first. I can't, it might be Skylar. I'm not. That's a great approach to this experiment. I have a great attitude about this, Nick. And I have a good feeling about your journey already. Now, let's get to the pods. If you, I don't want to spoil it for anyone who, maybe this is your first time watching this game, but like, Love is Blind, Nick and Vanessa, you obviously didn't do proper background checks on anyone. In the real show and this game. You step into the bright hallway flanked by pod doors on either side. Melissa, your first date is waiting for you in pod 3. Ah, shit, who is that? Just remember, only the engaged couples proceed to Mexico, where their relationships will be put to the test. Don't worry, I've got it. Only the engaged couples go to Mexico. And with that, we're happy to announce the pods are now open. Now, if this is Skylar, you guys already know how I feel. You enter pod 3 and take in the carpet beneath your feet, the warm lighting, the glowing wall. Wow, I'm in a Love is Blind pod. This is surreal. It's totally surreal. You hear your date open the door on the other side, and your heart, it raises, it's like, brrr, it rises. He's here. How's it going? Oh, alright, it's fucking Skylar. Alright, we're just gonna get this over with. Skylar, you fucking hurt me. Let me stop you for a second. I need to ask you something. I got a big question for you, and our future depends on your answer. The comment catches you off guard, and you laugh at the premise. I'm like, yeah, alright, what's up? What do you want to ask me? Now, you gotta be honest, okay? I'm holding you to it, because it's a very important question, and we both know how much I value honesty. Oh. I don't like this game. You're a little presumptuous, aren't you? Now it's his turn to laugh. Ho, let me ask first, and then you can judge me. He takes a big breath. Oh, here's my question. Which do you like better, cats or dogs? Now, you guys who know me know I have a million cats, and I love and I grew up with dogs, and they was... but I'm gonna say, that was pointless. Why did you build up the question like it was something important? Oh, it's important. So what's your answer? You know what? It's real easy. I like dogs. Dogs, obviously. Because they're loyal. And they're faithful. The man on the other side of the pod laughs. Oh boy, we're off to a rocky start. Wrong answer. Well, you know what? You know what? Sir, who didn't even tell me his name yet. I guess that means we're not meant to be. You join in with the man's contagious laugh. Oh, it's hilarious. Oh no, did I already spoil our chances? Let's just say you're gonna have to put in some work to get into my good graces. Oh wow, if you're such a cat lover, I take it you have a cat back home? A kitten. She's about 2 months old and she's already stole my heart. My heart. Yeah. You have a kitten? Well, what's her name? No, well, that's really cute. I don't even care what her name is. She really is. Enough about my cat, though. What's your name? What's your name? Oh, well, thanks for asking. My name's Melissa. What's yours? I'm Skylar. Skylar the liar. Skylar Juan Quan. I don't fucking know. Nice to meet you. You find a notebook on the red velvet couch. I'm gonna move my monkey head up here because I know it shows like their face up in this corner and also down here above this, like the words here. It's so if you guys didn't want to see what they look like, it sucks for you. Alright, the line pages are crisp and the cover, it says my name and it's like Love is Blind and da-da-da. It's a notebook, perfect. I'll use this to keep track of everyone. Yeah, alright. Ugh, come on. Showed his face. All right, there you go. He is the best looking though. Oh, he's so hot. I don't even want to look at you. I can't look at you, Skylar. Perfect. I'll need to keep track of everyone I meet. Same. So tell me more about yourself, Skylar. How are you liking the ponds? What do you do? How are you liking the ponds? I'm just gonna keep it light and whatever. I don't even want to know anything about you. How are you liking the experience so far? Going on literal blind dates. It's pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not used to having all these cameras rolling. This Hollywood stuff is a lot flashier than the place I come from. Oh, where do you come from? Originally, I'm from Korea, then all over New York, Queens mostly. You know that term, the school of hard knocks. Yeah, I know it, of course. I've had a hard life, too. Of course I know it. I knew you would. You were me with a penis, but Korean. Oh, you fucking... Guy. I'm starting to think they named it after the foster care system in New York. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't be. It made me who I am. I was an amateur boxer for years, and it's how I paid the bills. Oh, you're not boxing anymore? No, I am. I just went pro. Oh. That is hot. How exciting. Sounds intense. That's hot. That's fucking hot. God damn it, Skylar. Sounds intense. It is. I spend all week in the gym getting my ass kicked, but I'll tell you one thing. Ain't nothing like the thrill of putting it all on the line in a competitive fight. Especially when you win. I bet. That's very impressive, Skylar. Okay, I'm starting to get a better picture of you now. You're a bad boy. A real teddy bear. You're just my type. Ugh, you're a bad boy. You're like a bad boy, right? Oh no, don't even go there. Am I wrong? I wouldn't be on this show if I was a bad boy. I think that's exactly why you're here. Every show needs its bad boy. Can we please stop using the term bad boy? Only if you'll admit to being one. Only if you tell me that's what you're looking for. You're quick on your feet, Skylar. I like that about you. And I really like that. In general. Hang on. Okay. Are we hitting it off right now? Because I'm kind of picking up a vibe. Are we vibing? Not at all. Actually, you're not my type. We're too much alike. Uh-oh. Wasn't expecting to hear that. Is there any way I could make it up to you? I don't want to make a bad first impression. Well, no, let's just end this date. I think it's best if we cut this date short. You're not the guy for me. Oof, dagger to the heart. You get up from the couch and head to the door. Sorry, I hope that's okay. No problem, kid. I'll catch you later. If you had said kitten, I might have felt bad. But now I know I made the right choice. It does sting a little, just first date? Check. You make your way toward the lounge, excited to meet some of your pod squad. As you walk into the lounge, 2 pod squad members are huddled on the couch, both with their eyes closed. Okay, I think I've got it. You were born in the summer, late summer. Are you a Leo? Yes, my birthday is August 20th. How did you do that? The blonde girl opens her eyes and turns to you with a serene look. Hello, Melissa. I'm Blair. This is Ariel. How did you know my name? What are you, clairvoyant there? Blair smiles warmly and she takes your hand in hers. It was on your luggage tag in the sleeping quarters. You and your suitcase have the same energy. You and Ariel exchange eye contact. I see. I'm Blair. I'm a Sagittarius. It's nice to meet you. You too. Come join us. Melissa, how was your date? Who did you meet? I just met Skylar. He was textbook baddie. Professional boxer with that wounded tough guy thing going on. Suddenly, someone loudly clears her throat and startles all 3 of you. Hi, I'm Vonnie. Vonnie flashes a big white grin that doesn't quite reach her soulless eyes. Vonnie turns to you but keeps her arms crossed. And you are? Melissa. Have you gone on your first date? But Vonnie cut you off. I heard you went on a date with Skylar. So, spill your tea on Skylar and I'll spill mine. You want to compare notes? I just had a first date with him. There's no tea to spill. I mean, we're getting to know each other. I even wrote in my notebook, he's the one. Oh, well, that's adorable. You know what? That's great. Good luck. I think that's awesome. I don't want him anyway. I cut the date short. Vonnie? No way am I going to start a competition with her. What happens in the pods, it stays in the pods. Oh, does anyone want some snacks? I've been meaning to get into my stash of Colorado silver. I can't pronounce that word, but I know what it is. I could use a change of scenery. What's her problem? No one wants him. You can have him. The 2 of them walk away and Ariel turns to you. We might be the only 2 sane people in this pod squad. High five, Ariel. You burst out laughing. Just then, a flurry of commotion at the lounge's double doors announces the host's entrance. Hello, everyone. The rest of the participants filter in from their pod dates and arrange themselves around the couch. Wow, what a vibrant, amazing pod squad we have this season. Vanessa and Nick beam at the lot of you. They're so proud. Look at the hot mess you guys brought together. This experiment will take you each on a unique journey. And we hope that your paths lead you to prove that love is really blind. The room hoots and hollers with excitement. Yay! Whew, that gave me chills. And on that note, it's time for another round of our first dates. Maybe I'll change outfits before my next date. Let's see what's in my closet. They gave us some new outfits. Last time I wore this white number. That actually is cute. The shoes make it. But I'm gonna wear this pink number. Should I change my hair? Alright, we'll just leave the hair. I'm satisfied. I mean, kinda. You push open the door and walk into the pod. You set your notebook down on the coffee table. Hello? You hear the door on the other side of the pod open and the sound of someone walking in toward the wall. Hello? Hi. Hey, can you hear me okay? Yep, loud and clear. Okay, great, amazing. I'm Wes. You can tell that he's full of energy, pacing the room. His voice is crisp and sincere with a hint of rasp. Oh, his voice is sexy. Hi, Wes. I'm Alyssa. I put it in my notebook. Wes pauses. Wait, did you just say Melissa? Yeah. Don't wear it out, we're just getting started. This is gonna sound crazy, but when I was growing up, I had a sailboat called the Melissa. My dad taught me to sail on it. No way. What are the chances? Close to none, I would think. Well, I've always believed in serendipity. My dad sold the boat, but if we fall in love, I'll track it down. Oh, you'd have to. Sailing off into the sunset on the Melissa. It's like a movie. That boat was my happy place. You'd love it. I smile at his bashful tone. So, do you still go sailing? Yep, I fell in love with it the day I learned. I'm a boat technician now, which just is a formal way of saying I'm a sailor. You're a sailor. That gives me such a specific image in my head. I'm picturing you as a real heartbreaker. I'm imagining that you look like a real heartbreaker. Wind, tousled hair, deep tan, totally tatted. I can't confirm or deny that would describe my physical appearance. True. That would definitely bend the rules. Wes laughs. Oh. So, if we were going to go on a sailing trip, where would we be going first? Wherever you want. Name a place, preferably one that isn't landlocked. Okay, let's go to, I'll say, Alaska. We could go to Alaska. There is so much amazing wildlife. Oh, that's a great idea. I've always wanted to see an orca in person. My only request is that we stop in Valencia. It's a beautiful beachside region in Spain. I was actually born there. See, I asked, where would you want to go? And you said, anywhere. I'd take you wherever you want to go. But you had a place you wanted to go. Why didn't you just say that? You can't trust anyone. No one's honest. Just be honest. We moved when I was really young to the States, and I haven't been back since. And where's your family now? My dad is American, so I've spent most of my life in Rhode Island. Got it. Which do you like better, Valencia or Rhode Island? Definitely Valencia, but as long as I'm by the water, I'm happy. Do you like to swim? Do I like to swim? I said in the last game, yeah, because I'm a mermaid and everything, but sure, yeah, sure. It's fun being in the water, but I wouldn't say I'm obsessed with swimming or anything. Fair enough, I could work with that. So, what do you think? Is it going to work out between us? I'm really enjoying getting to know you, but how do you feel? I'm gonna be honest, like, in real talk, eh. Meh. But, because I'm playing this game a certain way, I feel intrigued. I'll continue this. Oh, you see him, you see his face. Sorry about that. I'm intrigued. I'll keep getting to know him. I'm gonna do extended dates with everyone else, alright? Like, I didn't do that in my other gameplay. I'm enjoying getting to know you too. So, I mean, I don't think I've ever heard of a sailor living in Manhattan. What brought you to New York? Well, I went to New York University to study engineering. See, that I think is cool. But I can't say I've put my degree to use, and I doubt I will. That's kind of strange to say. Why do you say that? Right after graduation, I went abroad to work on a cargo ship. I couldn't wait to travel again and get out on the water. But you came back. I came back. I thought I'd be traveling for a decade, but the more of the world that I saw, the more I realized happiness is only real when shared. So here I am. Okay, thanks for telling me that, because I was wondering, like, why would you want to settle down? Well, I'm glad you're here. Why the pods? Have you had relationships? Why the pods? Why look for a partner like this? My mom and dad, they always talked about their inexplicable connection. And the craziest part is, they didn't even speak the same language when they met. Really? Really? My mom lived in Valencia, my dad was traveling through. He didn't speak a word of Spanish, and she barely spoke English. Ooh, wow, they must have had a lot of physical chemistry. So if they found true love without being able to speak to each other, I figured that I'd be able to find true love sight unseen. Wow, well, what a love story. Did they get married? Language barrier is different. No, it isn't. Wow, well, what a love story. That is really romantic. Yeah, it was. Taking away a key part of dating is what drew me to this experiment. Eye contact, body language, physical chemistry. It's all wonderful. But I can't imagine how wonderful it would feel to experience it for the first time, when I'm already in love with someone for their character, their voice, who they are. Anyways, sorry, I'm rambling. I'm a hopeless romantic, can you tell? You, a romantic? I can definitely tell. And I'm charmed, I'm the same way. So, no apologies necessary. Okay, good, I love that. Why have expectations lower than the max? We only have one life. I agree. Tell me about you. How did you wind up in this pod talking to me right now? Well, I've been in Manhattan. Now, I grew up in Queens. Doesn't give me, like, if I say a couple of years, that means, like, I moved from someplace else. I'm just gonna say my entire life, but I'm from Queens. My whole life. I was born and raised in Manhattan. Wow, that's pretty badass. Is it? Alright, thanks. My experience dating here has been like a Category 5 hurricane. My very own Sex in the City. No, it's a Category 5, a freaking hurricane. Dating in New York City feels like as chaotic as a Category 5 hurricane. Yeah. Wes gives you an empathetic, raspy laugh. Yeah. I can relate. Maybe I could be the one to sweep you off your feet into the calm after the storm. You can't help but smile at the idea. On my trip back to New York, we hit a terrible storm, and I remember how it felt after. We were exhausted from securing the deck and being tossed around by the ocean. But when we came up, there was this light mist and the sun, and the waves have subdued themselves. I hope that's what finding your person feels like. That is that's beautiful. That was very poetic, Wes. I tend to get poetic sometimes. Does that bother you? I know it's not for everyone, but it's just the way I am. No, I write poetry, actually. Does it bother me? No, it's amazing. Not really. This has potential. No, this has potential. I'm not really bothered. He and I have potential. No, it doesn't bother me at all. I also write poetry. Okay, good. I promise not to get corny on you. If we get together, I'm gonna write little notes and put them in your pocket for you to find later in your day. I'm super cheesy and corny. I don't know, maybe we're both too corny for each other. I don't know, but don't worry, I can handle it. We're either gonna end up married or best friends. And I can't help but smile. But to answer your question, as far as how I ended up in the pod, I'm a super fan of the show. I am a fan of the show, but that's not a reason to be here. I'm here to get engaged. I'm in it for the adventure. Not many people get the opportunity to be on an iconic Netflix dating show. I didn't really know that's what I was gonna say. And hopefully falling in love along the way. Yeah, absolutely, of course. That would be the cherry on top. That's really all I'm hoping to get out of this. The glitz and glam is cool, I guess, but I'm here to find a wife. Do you feel like you're ready for that level of commitment? I do. There's a beauty in dedicating yourself to one person for life. I was worried coming into this that some people would doubt that I'm ready. Oh, why's that? I'm 26, which I know might seem to be on the younger side. You're 26? I'm older than you. I'm definitely older than 26. I hope me being younger than you doesn't turn you off. Despite my age, I feel like I've lived a lot of lives, thanks to travel. I've done a lot of this life alone, so I'm ready to find my best friend. So Wes, I'm also looking for my best friend. Uh-oh, I hear a big question coming in your tone. Should I sit down? You've been standing this whole time? Yeah, I get restless. I can't sit for too long. You hear Wes shifting pillows off of the couch. Alright, now I'm sitting on the couch. I'm on the ground now. Okay, perfect. Tell me, why should I date you? What turns you on? What's something you regret? Wes pauses, thinking. I'd have to say I regret being distant from my step-siblings. I kept them at arm's length and did my own thing, when I could have been a more present older brother to them. Oh, I hear you. So your parents aren't together anymore. Hindsight is always 20/20. Well, why did you push them away? It's complicated. Wes sighs, and when he speaks again, it's much quieter. Sorry, it's tough to talk about. There's a subtle pain in Wes's voice, and you decide not to press him further right now. We can talk about it next time, Wes. It's okay. Thanks, Melissa. I appreciate that. I feel comfortable with you, but it's just a lot to unpack right away. Hey, no worries. It doesn't matter, seriously. We don't want to make you uncomfortable. You know that feeling that you're in the right place at the right time? Yeah. I feel that right now. Wes, I feel the exact same way. I'm still taking it all in. I think that's a good sign. I'll take that as a good sign. Me too. Well, I think our time is up today, Melissa. Hard to believe that was only our first date. I know. Hopefully I'll see you again. Have a great rest of your day. I mean, I like you. Wes leaves the pod, and you jot down a couple of things about him in your notebook. Alright, I didn't know if it was going to show it up there. Alright. Back in the hallway, Vanessa greets you with a warm smile. First day of dates down. Congratulations. We noticed you spent a little more time with Wes today. Wow, nothing gets past you two. Is it safe to say you might already be getting an idea of who you like? Yeah. I think... Yeah, no, I liked Wes more than Skylar. Yeah, I was drawn to Wes during our time together. I like him. Ah, okay. I'm trying not to overreact or get attached to the idea of any couple too early on. But I could see you and Wes vibing. Well, there are still plenty of eligible singles looking for love. Why don't you head back to the lounge and get some rest? Sounds great. Thanks, guys. As you walk into the lounge, you immediately overhear two participants. They're talking by the bar. I don't know if I'm cut out for monogamy. Why do you say that? Isn't it obvious? I just got back from my pond date and started immediately flirting with you. You've been flirting with me? I'm flattered. The two of them laugh, and then the woman with the dark hair spots you. She glides her eyes up your body before meeting your gaze. Welcome to the lounge. Hi there. I just had my pod date. Hell yeah, congratulations. Cheers to you. The dark-haired girl, she holds out her manicured hand and you shake it. I'm Romina, surgeon by day, vixen by night. Pleased to meet you. Okay, now you're definitely flirting, Romina. See? I can't help it. I'm Frankie. I use they, them pronouns. But I won't mind if you call me she, because I already know you, Melissa. And you are? I'm Melissa, she, her. What brings you two on Love is Blind? Well, as you might have noticed, I'm a very flirtatious person. I'm hoping the physical barrier between me and my dates will help me make a real connection. I don't think I know how to not have sex on the first date. Oh, I got it. Well, there's no shame in that. I can't say I relate. You've come to the right place then. There's no shame. You come to the right place then. Well, you definitely come to the right place. I don't think any contestants have managed to have sex in the pods. Not yet, anyway. There's a first time for everything. Yo, Romina. We're gonna be besties, I just know it. The three of you burst out laughing. Ah ha 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 ha. And after years in the Manhattan dating pool, I'm ready for someone to be more interested in my brain than my body. Romina takes a sip of her cocktail. She's thinking. I take that back. I want them to be interested in both my brain and my body. The three of you share a laugh. What about you, Frankie? Why did you come on the show? Well, as a non-binary person from a very traditional town in Connecticut, I'm used to being judged on my appearance. I want people to get to know me before they make assumptions. Oh, I see. Well, you're super hot. What I'm getting from your appearance is that you're a super duper cutie patootie. Thanks, Melissa. I like you. Easy there, she's mine. You and Frankie both laugh as Romina winks at you. She's just as silly. What about you, Melissa? Why are you here? Well, I'm here because I am beyond ready to get married. I want to be on TV. I want to try this experiment. When I saw the first season, I knew I wanted to try this experiment. I felt the same way. Right? It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience tailor-made to help you find the love of your life. Who wouldn't want to try it? So, how did your pot dates go? Listening to voices without faces makes it more natural to connect somehow. Yeah, I totally agree. I'm getting used to it. I felt distant from my date. I totally agree. I feel instantly at ease because I can focus in a way I really didn't expect. Like, I'm not all focused on their looks, you know? I'm just trying to get to know them. What are they about? What do they want? What about you, Romina? How was your date? It was so fun. My date was a sailor. Oh, that was Wes. A sailor? She must be talking about Wes. I could say I met him too. I could say, I'm going to find out more. Like, in the last game, I just was honest with her, but I'm going to find out more. That's so fun. Tell me what he was like. I actually sent him a gift. Oh, what kind of gift? I sent him my cutest thong, just so he knows I'm sex positive. Oh, wow. That takes guts. That's pretty out there. You're going to be stiff competition, girly. I'm going to have to step up my game. You're going to be stiff competition, Romina. Stiff competition? Not sure that applies in this situation. She gives you a cheeky smile. Oh, Lord. Frankie. As everyone starts to grab plates for dinner, you take a look around. Romina is busying herself at the stove making something that smells delicious. That smells amazing. What are you making? My grandma's homemade sabzi, Parisian recipes. Sorry, Parisian people. I made a vegetarian for Blair. Melissa, are you a vegetarian? I'm going to say I'm a meat lover. Because I love this sushi. I'm a full-blown meat lover, babe. Want to pop this in the oven for me? Sure thing. You bend to open the oven, and suddenly a blast of black smoke hits you in the face. Whatever's in there is on fire. Oh no, my vegan loaf. I forgot it's in the oven. Oh my God. I'm going to shut that door. Squinting through the heat, you slam the door of the oven so that the fire doesn't spread. Vanessa and Nick, they run in. Everyone evacuate! The participants scatter like ants, still struggling to see and bumping into everyone. You scramble your way out the door closest to you. Rubbing the tears from your stinging eyes, you realize it's just you in the hallway and a figure at the other end of it. Chiseled abs, water dripping down a smooth neck, a towel wrapped around his waist. Whoa, that is definitely not someone I'm supposed to be seeing right now. When he spots you, he does a double take. Then he looks you up and down, smiles and takes a step closer to you. You're dating men in the pods. You stayed for your entire first date with Wes. You ended your first date with Skylar early. You are a dog person. You shut the door on the fire and saved everyone. Hero, not all heroes wear capes. Alright guys, that was chapter 1. Thank you if you made it to the